Hello everyone. Um, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abigail if you're new, and I make videos about special needs, health issues, and feeding tubes. Um, this is like the third time making this video. My alarm just went off, and then I don't know, my pump might beep soon because it's almost out of formula. But we're just gonna go with the video as it is. So, anyways, I wanted to explain my health issues, like my diagnoses versus like my disability, because it confuses a lot of people, and I thought since I have some new people on here, I would explain it best I can. So, um, where do I start? Start with kind of explaining my birth defect. I was born with a rare birth defect called congenital diaphragmatic hernia, also known as CDH. A lot of people in the community call it CDH for short. Um, Basically, what that means, those three words mean, is that I was born with a hole in my diaphragm, and some of my insides were in the wrong spot when I was born. So, as a baby, when my mom was pregnant with me, we found out that I had CDH when my mom found out that I was going to be a girl. And because of how severe CDH can be, they told my parents that, oh, I'm probably not going to survive, and all kinds of horrible things, like even wanting my mom to, without saying the word because I don't want to get, I don't know, I guess flagged on YouTube. They wanted me to be, what's the word for it? They didn't think that me having a life was that important, if I could put it that way without using the actual word. Okay. And my parents were like, no, we're going to do this. And so I was born, and I think I don't remember how old I was when I had my first surgery. I think I was a couple days old, but I'm not for sure. Or maybe I was a week. I don't remember exactly. I just remember as a baby when I had my repair surgery. If you don't know what a repair surgery is, it's where they took my insides that were in the wrong spot and put them in the right spot. And I was in the hospital in recovery for, I think it was a couple of months. I don't know. It was a long time. And so, anyways, I come home, and I'm on a apnea monitor, and a feeding tube, and I think I might have been on oxygen still at the time, but I'm not for sure. And one of the things that our church wanted to do for us, we lived in a different state back then, and they wanted to throw my family a baby shower. But because of how severe my birth defect is, we didn't know if I was going to survive, and my parents obviously didn't want a bunch of baby stuff in their house just in case I didn't make it. So we decided that we would wait until I got out of the hospital and was well enough to be around people before we did the baby shower. So we had the baby shower after I was born, and I was actually able to be there for the baby shower in person, which was really cool. So, anyways, because of my birth defect, it causes where like my insides can move. It's like my insides are different because of my birth defect. Like, I don't know how to explain it. they had to move some of my insides to put them in the right spot, basically. And I do have delays from my birth defect, from being so sick as a baby and being on oxygen for a long time. It caused delays. I have mild scoliosis. I have digestion issues. I do have a hernia, as well as gastroparesis, which is where my stomach is partially paralyzed. I had a previous surgery a few years ago, where they were trying to like fix something and it went wrong and hit a nerve in my stomach, partially paralyzed my stomach. So I was on like a special diet for a while, and then we found out I had a hernia again, and between my hernia and my gastroparesis, I was not able to keep much down by mouth. And so I was like getting sick within like an hour or so of eating, and I end up losing a lot of weight, and they end up putting me on a feeding tube back in April of last year. And I've gained a lot of good weight on it. But then this is a situation that we have right now, is that for the past few weeks I've had some we don't have an official diagnosis of anything yet, so I'm just calling it heart issues. So basically, we don't know what's causing it, but a few weeks ago I was put on a heart monitor for 2 weeks. We mailed the heart monitor back into the company so that we could get results back. We got the results back, but we don't really know what they mean, because the heart doctor needs to read it to us. And so basically, with these issues that I've been having with my heart rate, it feels like my heart is racing even if I'm just sitting down, and then I start feeling like I'm gonna faint. And so this is another issue that we're trying to figure out. And I was supposed to have my visit with my heart doctor like last week, but then we got a huge snowstorm and was not able to make it. The heart doctor comes from out of town, and he did not feel comfortable or safe driving in the bad weather, which I totally understand. So we scheduled it for this coming Tuesday. Today is, what is today? Thursday. Y'all will be seeing this on Friday. It's Thursday for me. So I still have like 5 days or so before I go see the heart doctor and get those results. I don't know what to expect. I obviously want an answer. I want to know what's wrong so that we can help whatever is making me feel like this. But at the same time, it is scary because I already deal with so much with my health that, it's like one more thing. It is really scary, but I do have a big support system, not just on my channel, but as well as the other social medias that I have. I also post on Facebook, even though that's, for people I mostly know personally. But I've had this huge support system of people, and I'm very thankful. I will be sharing my results with you all after all of our family knows about the results from my heart rate situation issues. But I kind of wanted to come on here, or yeah, I did want to come on here and kind of explain some of the issues that I have, some of the things I deal with for the new people or for people that are confused. So yeah, I have digestion issues. I was born with a rare birth defect that affects a lot of things, and if you don't know, I am 24, and I share my life on this channel. I show my real life of what it's like having health issues and special needs as a young adult. And so thank you all so much for joining me. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and thank you all so much for watching. Bye, everyone.